they're going to be held in the retrial. So there are a lot of issues yet to be decided.
Help us understand, Dion. It goes back to the Privy Council, to the Court of Appeal now. What happens? Will they have hearings, or they will just meet and then deliver a judgment?
They're going to want to hear from the sides, the parties, as to whether or not there should be a retrial or not. There can be a situation in which both sides decide and say to the court, we don't think it would be in the interest of justice for a retrial. We know that's not going to happen here because of the submissions that were made before the Privy Council. The DPP side, that Mr. Knox was representing the office of the DPP, was arguing strongly that if it is that the Privy Council decided to quash the convictions, that there should in fact be a retrial, while the lawyer representing Cartel and the others was saying no, there should not. So we know there's no meeting of the minds on this. We know that already. So it is going to be up to the Court of Appeal to make that decision.
Right. Our reporter is currently at the offices of the Jamaica Bar Association, Dion. Sandy Williams. Bert Samuels was speaking. I'm not sure if if Sandy has Bert Samuels. No, Sandy.
Not free yet. Not free yet, guys.
No, not free yet. No, let me tell you something. The appeal. What happened? What happened is this,
But we're trying to get.
Hey, let me tell you what's gonna happen. No, them sending back to Jamaica so that Jamaica can make a decision. So this is the thing right now. Jamaica have a decision to make. Either try him or don't try him at all. And like I said, the jury pool is so tainted, a retrial now gonna be, trust me, they might just cancel it. They might get free.
So I
no, but here. Exactly.
You're not get free. You're not get a fair retrial.
No. Because you're gonna have one side, people who think him guilty, and people who think him not guilty already. And it's been 13 years. Evident, no, trust me. Remember saying it's been the longest trial in Jamaican history now. 64 days now. Does the Jamaican government have that money to go again for 64 days again?
Yeah,
no.
Them have the money card, guess what now? Them against God telling us them do anything in them power just to keep him.
Because the judge explains the law and explains their options, and if it is that there have been any kind of difficulties that have arisen during the course of the trial, the judge will explain to the jury how they should treat those issues. So in the case here of the corrupt juror, what we heard the saying, the judge did not give proper directions to the jury. The judge should have said to the jury, you should not let knowledge of this bribery affect your decision in any way. You should not, there is no evidence, I'm just giving an example, there's no evidence, for instance, linking this bribery attempt to the defendants. You should not hold it against the defendants. You should not therefore let it influence whether you find in favor of guilt or innocence.
And we're just seeing some shots there from Waterford, Gaza City. That's Cartel's base, so to speak, and there was some graffiti that you saw on the ground there just now. But that's the situation there, where we have a reporting team also in Gaza, so to speak, and we are hoping to get some reactions from his fans and followers there. And he also said that the second point was that the trial continued with Juror X, and that was faithful to the safety of the trial.
Yeah, because the issue is this man is
we speak as citizens of Jamaica and where we see are going. Now, as me even I tell you earlier, Zinger Cartel go free. You see? But there's way all them do these things, brother. So why most people that say yo the Supreme Court or the Privy Council that go say yo Vibes Cartel free and walk away, them still can't override our justice systems because other jurisdiction the cartel will charge under. You get where I come from? No,
straight.
To share them
over there. What is the
but they want Jamaica to fix it. They want Jamaica. The Privy Council could have said that, but no happened. They were in the interest of justice and law. They want the Jamaican justice system to get it right
themselves.
That's why they send it back to them to say to them, get it right. And they point out, first of all, like you hear the detail. Remember me telling you from before though, when me tell you something overturn, when the lady asked the question, the pivotal question she asked me, let me know so the most of it back.
Well,
so now the question is now, either they gonna swallow their pride, or they're gonna let arrogance chip in and say, yeah, we're going to retrial. But they're going to retrial, they're going to waste some time. Because it's a 50 50-50 gamble them take.
They have to free him up, man.
They want to save them face, Zinger. So,
you know why I think
yeah.
them just let him go and done so them pride them let him go. For one, if they go back and retrial, see, it's gonna be fair. From the justice system and from cartel himself, it's not gonna be fair. Because
yeah, you don't get a free trial. You can't get a free trial.
Them don't have blood down more things. So my thing is
Yeah,
actually serve
but at this point,
years, brother.
you're right. There's too much evidence exposed to the public.
Exactly.
Because you have to be living under a wrap to don't know about this trial and the evidence and whatever. And also now, on go bulldoze down the on DNA guard, forensic guard, on tear down Lizard House. Come on, really, Bridget? You know what I'm saying?
You know, so Brian said it's gonna overturn. Brian said it's gonna overturn. The man said, yo, it's gonna go retrial. But my thing is, it don't waste the money go retrial. I whole heap of money that you know that.
The last trial was $150 million. It cost the government.
The only reason why they would go to a retrial now, to be honest, as Mr. Tony, in my opinion, is to save them face and then they're going to set him free. But for just say, all right, you're free, want it done, they're not going to do that, bro. Because
really?
Hold on. I don't like the man doing the time in the dog. I don't like it fresh and him doing 1 year or 2 years. The man has done at least 13 years. Roughly say 12 years then. Come on.
13.
Man, substantial evidence to say, yo, we have a body.
Zinger,
brother.
You see, because Jamaica still a govern itself.
Bias, brother. My thing is, if you do the crime, you pay the fucking if you do the crime, do the time. Nothing wrong with that. But my say, he not get a free trial, and the man never treated right. The man have a sickness. Then you're not sure for him. Because you blunder, you blunder, him blunder. Let out the man, he might only do 12 years and done, brother.
And here's another option. Here's another option on the table they might do to save face. Instead of going, listen up. Instead of going to a retrial and them taking the chance of losing and getting not guilty, they want a guilty verdict on him. So what they will do is they do a thing called suspended sentence and say, okay, you know what happened? We'll give you a suspended sentence and give you time served. I said, time served, you're guilty, time served. What? Remember that option they will put on the table. Just because they want the conviction, you know. Because if they know right now, if they go back right now, they won't get a not guilty verdict. But what they're going to do now, they will make a deal and say, this happened. All right, Ray, come back. He said, go back, plead guilty, come and say you're guilty, and we'll give you time served and release you. Remember that. Remember telling that.
Cartel not take that for them. The man not going to say guilty. The man stick to him word. I know that for sure.
Ray,
you understand?
So Ray, you think so after this man wait 10 years in a prison and bring him to Privy Council, he might say him guilty?
That would never happen.
That would never happen, bro.
You will live to see that happen.
I can tell you. So what I'm saying though, they said them took a gamble at the dice and cartel. Them understand cartel. Cartels are very calculated, very smart youth, and he will wait them out. He will wait them out. They will say, yeah, time serve and release. They will say time serve. Even though he must say, remember now, the jury already find him guilty already. Right? It's up to the appeal court now to either to you know what I'm saying? Right? Because if they find him not guilty, it's a gamble too. If they find him not guilty, he can sue them and get money.
I want to share something with you know. This, in my opinion, is any of them go do a retrial as again as I say, if you see of the face of them. This is one of the reasons to me why I think a retrial would not happen. Because you see the DPP right now, them already breached the protocol of extending her stay as a DPP, bro. A lot of Jamaicans don't know that. So that in itself already, bro, already against them. You get where I come from? The DPP.
Well, listen, this is the only reason. I think at this trial, the only trial why them extend her stay. Also, them they want to silence Isa, but them couldn't silence him because he has a case pending in the Privy Council. They don't want to disbar him.
So it's not even the matter of the case why them have her on. It's the way how the protocols by how you're going by extend that person.
Brother, my thing is it Paula Ewing.
Yeah.
Person against by cartel. She don't want him free, dog. You know?
No, because the song we make about her. She vexed about that. The song we make. She made the song make about her.
What they're saying is they don't literally have nothing against him, but them know why they must send it back because remember say I don't understand they get locked up, you know. With everything that happen, don't understand them have to send it back. This for them cast the judgment to say yes, him is free or not. So them can't really do nothing over that side of them. Have to send it back this because what them want to do, them want them to fix it for sure. So listen on the justice system. Wrong, wrong, period, point blank. But them not gonna do that.
I said that earlier.
Jamaica corrupt and stay, you know. Them not gonna do that. Them gonna want drive round and round. But I want them do it. Cause you know why I want them do it? I want them do it and him still win them and sue the whole of them down at that blood clot. Cause them is just a set of wicked. Because why not one on the man thing? One on fat.
It's it personal. And it's something like say yo, it's a regular man. Them, you understand? Have some personal.
Exactly like. One on, but me not tell a lie. For them bring it all the way to England and then them send it back to them. Don't fuck up that.
Yeah, but I say a waste of time. It never make no sense then. Me the thing say
no, it makes sense now. It makes sense because we need the bigger heads for sure. Them say we system no make no sense. Cause we can't tell them say no make no sense now. So we need England to tell them say them now make no sense.
Them know themselves say them wrong. They know that.
They never try cartel case after the Privy Council system. And this is why they have to send it back down to the system where the case was tried under.
Right.
You get where I come from, bro?
Here's somebody, Angela came up with them big nose.
Yo, tell me more.
I'm going to jump, you know. Come there for your life and listen to the verdict. All along, I say yes. The man I taught the truth. You know, if you don't listen to what the man I say now, when I time the man say under the corrupt, listen to the word that the man used. I don't know if you didn't hear when he said that word, you know. The man say under the corrupt justice system. The man say them corrupt. If you know listen to what the man has said, the man has tell you point blank for the people them down at Jamaica, corrupt. Because them not have no evidence against the fucking man. Like, why?
Hey, John, in a very, I'm going to tell you something. Hey, this young lady was paying attention. This young lady paying attention. Because John, in a very sophisticated, listen up, hear me out. In a very sophisticated, intelligent way, he insulted the Jamaican justice system.
Listen to the word. Record. Me post that me record it. The man said corrupt. The man said corrupt. Me all make my husband on the street a while ago. The man said corrupt. The man has showed them say them corrupt, brother.
I mean, just explain it to you again. Say Paula and extend our stay as DPP without Jamaica even privy to that information, bro. So
with my point of view is if them don't call the other trial, them have to let him out.
Them have to let him go.
Them have to let him out if them don't call the trial.
Until then, if them are do a retrial, them
if them not gonna do the retrial, them either have to free him. What them are gonna do?
And Zinger?
No, they have to free him.
For trial, for retrial.
Exactly.
If them are gonna do a retrial too.
No, you can. All right, if they're gonna retry him, right? This is what happened. They have a choice to make, either to hold him do the trial, or the lawyers will make a bail application for him to get bail.
Them have things against him. Because them are still say them have the whole lizard case and everything against him.
But in the comments say you cannot get bail at this point.
No, them not gonna give him bail. Them not gonna give him it. Remember Jamaica we are dealing with. Remember them just tell the same corrupt.
And can apply for it, you know. Because that's a right to apply for it. But they not get it.
Bail them are gonna put him on.
But they must use security risk. And listen, Cartel made more money in jail now than before he went to jail. Cartel is bigger now than before he go to jail. Bigger than right now. I tell you something here. The reason why Cartel is because they tried to shut him down.
More people have to fire over that clad come gun tomorrow, man.
The hotel, I'm flying earlier too.
Me nah cry by weekend, me book a ticket, me gone, man. What me stay up here for do? I'm crazy.
You don't know if Cartel, Ray, you don't know if Cartel them.
Remember celebrity TV book
Ray, Zinger. You don't know if them are going to do a retrial with Cartel case, you know say Paula Ann cannot be the DPP of prosecution.
The main prosecutor right now.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. So if they're even going to have a retrial, she's
a bad man. Richard, we make a car Jamaica.
Hold on. Here, Bert has said something. Bert Summers has said something. Hang on there. I'm on the money now.
Milton, I'm currently
the Office of the Jamaica Bar Association with the legal team for Mr. Sean Campbell, one of the men who were convicted and is serving time in the Vance Cartel murder case. Now, Mr. Samuels, can you give us your reaction to the ruling of the Privy Council, which was handed down shortly?
Well, to consider, the men have been in custody. Sean Campbell, who we represent, for over 13, 14 years. We are elated that their convictions have been quashed by the Privy Council. And now we're going to see what will go going forward, whether who his legal team will be to go to the Court of Appeal to argue that there should be no retrial.
Okay, so what's the next step forward after that?
The next step,
will you be representing him going forward?
well, it depends on his choice. Our retainer with him, our agreement is now over today. If he wants us to continue, we're more than willing to represent him.
Have you spoken to your client?
No, I have not spoken to him. You mean in the last 10 minutes?
Before the, yes.
No,
Before
we have not been in communication for a while, but you know, I know his other persons have contacted him, and I'm in contact with those persons.
Representing Sean Campbell.
Along with Miss Samuel. Yes.
Representing Mr. Sean Campbell in the Vance Cartel murder case. It's back to you, studio.
Thank you very much, Sandy. Elated at the question of the conviction.
Yeah, man. Go, hey, so now it's a whole different lawyer now. I'll go. You have to go to the appeal court now and say, listen, me. You have to lay out the facts and say this is the reason why. They have a strong case. If they have a strong case why there should not be a retrial. Very, very strong.
Exactly. So it's either them are going to settle it, or them are going to let him out, or them are going to go back at the trial. Is either them are going to do that.
Jamaica sit down, and this message is as my opinion. If Jamaica sit down and make them people hold on pan cartel, just know say them people are breaching the constitutional rights for all level, bro.
Level, different from a level.
Jamaican people don't stand up about it, bro. Eh?
Whether or not, we not say because he's a celebrity and I show him cartel, human right, brother. You can't beat somebody human right, brother, and them fuck up. And get to know, if it was somebody that's in a freedom circle, that person would be a free man long time.
If cartel he get locked up under the Privy Council, them would have let him out. Just because I don't the same get locked up, so them have to send it back. But I could see what them are going to do now.
No, the Privy Council right there. The Privy Council don't have the decision. What? All right. The Privy Council's job is to watch the justice system in Jamaica, the appellate system in Jamaica. And basically, they might tell Jamaica, say, when you fuck up, we'll fix it.
And
just like that.
No, anyhow, them go against the Privy Council rule, no, they might not have a problem, you know. Because remember, the British are going to come at them. Them are going in a big trouble if them go against it, you know. Because remember, them don't state out for them facts, what want to go wrong with, you know. From the case start till now, you know. So them have every wrong one to go wrong with. So it's up to Uno now to fix it, because if Uno do any wrong enough for them eyes now, Uno know it done for. It done for period if Uno do any wrong. So I mean, I know what them a fight. Them don't know say the man free already. Like Uno just free up the man. Go now fight.
All right. This is my take on the case. It is not my place to say whether it's not my place to say whether I'm guilty or not guilty, right? But what I saw was there was so much mess up stuff with the law, and I think let me tell you, a gamble Paula she knows. Hey, you see, if she had stopped from the beginning, should not be all right. But she took a big gamble and she lose.
Exactly.
And continue. She took a big gamble and continue the case.
And I will Dalio thing that show up.
Yeah, man. Because I'm telling you from day one. When me hear the lady said, the woman for the case say, so what if because she used herself, she says, what if I as a good juror on the case was going to vote not guilty, but because him tried to bribe me, she had to vote the guilty. I'm telling her that, you know. That's when she asked that question, you know. And so now, Paula Lewin took the gamble by saying, oh, I'm the only one. I'm going to try to bribe them and then they take the bribe so I'll move forward. No, you should change that. You should move forward.
The something come record it in a zinger. The man basically is saying now, even the jurors and the people who are read the trial and everything all along, they all know that if you listen to what I'm saying about him, I say it in intelligence. In basically, I say them all know the wrongs them what them a do and I cover it up with for them intelligence for go like so them not know because the man has state where and where they make every time the man read the man stop and say secondly again, wrong this again, and then him come back again and him say secondly again. First, the man that has seen the wrong them.
The man that is no cartel is him just a talk.
The man that care about no government now, who no government is. The man that has seen the wrong them.
Somebody just said something a while ago, I'm gonna take it into consideration. You're right. Cartel went to jail underneath the PNP system. And because Bro God don't want to win back election, he must say him let you see what Nigel Clark did the other night.
And if you really check out this big man, this not have nothing to do with PNP nor Labour, right? Because the whole of the government, the whole of them involved in it, the whole of them are crosses.
Exactly.
All of them wouldn't mind to see cartel go down because them know if cartel come out, cartel are bigger than them.
Bro.
No, he's already bigger than them.
Him already bigger than them.
System.
So this now have nothing to do with PNP nor GLP.
When you understand our universe,
PNP.
Law work, bro. Yesterday was 10 years ago, cartel get sentenced, bro. 10 years to this time, the universe circle we run back everything. So it have nothing to do with nothing.
Nah, nothing to do with that. Period.
Power, you see me?
Period. It have nothing to do with that. I say when you hear the man say corrupt, I say it's frightening me. I mean, I'm a screen record this. I say John, Zing have a job done, screen.
John, the sitting government have the right over the DDP, and trust me, right now, they will talk to her and say, something there. I remember something saying, enough of them people here, don't just them go to jail under GLP and all them things like that. You know what I'm saying? And
but real,
realize it.
Hold on there. Where them going to talk to us when them extend our stay as our turn trap?
No. But because he catch them now. John, they must see your face. John, they must see your face, John. They must see your face and use it for them ammunition. They must see your face, brother.
Hey, Mr. I listen to the man carefully. Mr. I drag down my screen record button quick. Because I really did want to hear if I'm going to say corrupt again and he did say it again to blood clot. Mr. Yes, we catch him, I say it again. But I can't believe say man say Jamaica justice system corrupt on big camera. Them can't, hey, this is a history. Remember, me tell you, big history this down in the book. This just show we up. We have to get our look ourselves in a Jamaica, man. Them not going good, man. Oh, God, no, man.
Why them people they can't say that? Because those people are the people who are undone with constitutional rights. Right. And them give the laws how certain things is governed or you try certain case. So them can't tell all of the misconducts them within the constitutional rights.
Like how them just read it right and look for now. Because them could have been racism or, you know, and look for things to say, oh, cartel a fuckery and cartel sing only for bad song and all of them something. And them not do none of that. The people them just read the facts and just point out where wrong from where right. And we just love that.
Really and truly. The reason why they put Cartel in jail because they said that he was corrupting the system. And so the system tried to lock him down. Fact. And then what happened? It backfired upon him because he got bigger than the system now. Fact. It's the real and true right now. The reason true, Cartel is a security risk. I think Cartel, him safer than jail than Bar Road right now.
No. Hear what me think. Me think that when him come out, he need to seek asylum for go live over England and travel to Jamaica for sure. That meeting. Me not think he will live down there in Jamaica because them are going to target him.
Yo.
Him need to seek asylum and go live over England.
Where them having a jail, like me I try to tell you, a lot of people now going to know who some people is until either them dead or to them they behind bars. Cartel is not one of those regular person who come and do music, bro. I want to understand that. Why I think Cartel if you get married to a British citizen? The man 10 steps on everything. The man know him come a road and I go remember me say to them on the lives. You know, we don't
man, I think he need to live at Jamaica when he come out. He need to live up left Jamaica permanently. Live left Jamaica.
You know that too.
Them are going to kill him if he stay down there. Them are get rid of him.
You have to left Jamaica there.
After left Jamaica, them are get rid of him if he stay down there. Them are going to use everything to try to take him out. Them are come at him hard. Them are going to do everything to take him out, Zinger. But anyway, remember Celebrity TV book for the big bad event, Barbs and Dance, because an early bird ticket and come out, because I don't know nothing about.
This is a commercial.
If you look back in the history, John, the amount of other money what them kill, once they get killed, businesses will get killed. Yeah, you must be very careful. You can't live in Jamaica.
Someone want to share something else, we don't know. Zane, like how we're up on the topic of cartel and the whole thing. Now, as it relates to 80, we're going to 80 thing and we're talking about barbecue. My boy, we control the G9 gang. Enough people are looking on the prison break and say, yo, this man
barbecue?
Yeah, I send free 4,000 people, but them not understand that. These people where this man got free, them they're in a prison over 10 years, bro, without a trial. Them have a vice like Vice Cartel where somebody can help them to plead them case, brother. The man who run
Enough
80,
people.
enough people in power for over 10 years, brother, and now run an election.
All right, my father's son and my cousin is another case we're fucked up. Because them really want Movado and lock up the little youth them. That's why Movado can't travel back down so now. Because at the end of the day, I know the little youth them want to know is Movado them want to know. But me not wrong Movado. Me would do the same thing to me that run. Who not see freedom and blood clot run.
Yo,
So that's the same thing.
The second man them serious at 18 and take up arms as you say, Jamaica not willing to fight for the constitutional. Jamaica not willing to fight for the constitutional rights, bro. Man, I go to jail every day for things that them not do.
John, listen, John. I said before, Jamaicans are a bunch of motor. Them chat a big talk, and when it come down to it, you say the man I hate the man a revolution and either Cuba stand up, Jamaicans now do that. You're gonna live by yourself. I'm gonna come and chat a big bag. Yeah, man, look at the back. And when it come down to it, John, them nah back at you. They run left you alone. It's a bunch of peas.
No, babes, but remember to them it already. Remember to them, she said run left your picnic in the fire. No, remember them already all this trial, you know, man. So at the end of the day, look on it to say if Movado did use